circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a
swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Gordon ahead, 3 balls and a strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. 5. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ichiro is there. He's got it 1 away. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. No hits in 2. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trumbo has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Leake sets his sights here. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they're up 1-0. At the plate, Juan Padilla to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Andrus has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
How about it?
Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Mike Zunino. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Hard ground ball to third. Right there is Beltran. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just this.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Here's Rodney now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. He was a ground out victim last time up. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with another 0-2. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Mark Trumbo now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Drilled to the left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Matt Olson come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out. Matt Olson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Mitch Haniger is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 17.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's the pitching late in the games first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Jurickson Profar. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Marisnick gets his lead at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Off is Marisnick. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
The batter, designated hitter,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Lee. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Popped him up. Coming in is Haniger. He can't get to it. This one's down. Oh, and he botches it. Andrews is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Tony Zitch takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he takes a cold strike 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Haniger. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Joey Gallo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Choo rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get 1 more at bat in this one.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Gallo rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Line drive to center field. Ichiro is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Here's Ichiro now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
A fastball that just misses inside. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Here's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This is pulled into right. Mazara is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Eric Goodell gets the ball. He'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gordon brings in a batting average right at .290. A respectable number for sure. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazara is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Marisnick going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Robinson
lays off 1-0. This one's down to third. Taken in by Longoria. And there's one down now.
now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Marisnick. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Popped him up. Zunino is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jurickson Profar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Looped out toward third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. A nice look there at the Dallas skyline as we're back with baseball from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 in this one, batting out of a 3 spot. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's on his horse. 1 out. Here now is Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Evan Longoria would be next. Here's the 3-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. Lazar is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL West, the Rangers earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 2-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-2. The Bo Sox put together 10 total hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-4. The Tampa Bay Rays
Thursday night baseball. Here's D. Gordon now, and we are set for baseball here this first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Throw to first is in time for the first down. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry through this month as well.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh. 2-2. This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Altuve waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting second. Left fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Changeup in for a strike. The 1-1 home. This is foul right side. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one, heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Digging in, Jose Altuve, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Gonzalez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's got 8 hits and a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead. And a relay to the plate, and he's safe.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Here's George Springer as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch coming. Here it is. But tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Missed with a breaking ball. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in now, Evan Gattis. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. And a ball 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't find his own there, and it's 3-1. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Matt Olson coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play Gold Glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here now is Mike Zunino. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Mariners strike for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right. But it just kept carrying and carrying. And the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back. But no dice.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. 1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 2. And here's Randall Grichuk. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Olson right there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Altair, a 27-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set. Here it comes. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit hard on the ground to third. Longoria's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Right fielder,
Stepping into the box, Ichiro Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. Bregman has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 9, D. Gordon.
At the plate, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Two and 1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Here's Marwin Gonzalez, number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. He drew a walk his first time up. And that misses, ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Suzuki. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. There's a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that misses 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Juan Padilla, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him, and that one just missed outside. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Springer giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In now the Mariners DH. Nelson Cruz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gonzalez has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First offering on its way. Fouled off. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's George Springer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. A changeup over the inside corner. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Is a fastball that misses.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the. There's 1 away. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Ripped on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field rate.
In there, and it's 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now. Ichiro Suzuki waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Grichuk is there. 2 down. So striding in, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. And that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Our score remains 2-2. Now batting, Aaron Altair. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt and pop.
Now here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. First offering on its way. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following. Ready once again, Juan Padilla. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. To short. To his left, Correa. And there are two away now.
The batter, first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. That's wide, 2-0. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, two quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big two-out knock.
First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And he misses again, 2-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Cano on second. Zunino on at first with 2 down. Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Mariners forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5. Here's Carlos Correa now. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see there, that total good for second place on this Astros ball club. Now time is crawled, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Gordon is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gordon racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Correa isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than any time he realizes it. It's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. At the plate, A.J. Reed. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to A.J. Reed. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. They get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
Leading off for Seattle.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
So with 1 gone, here's Ichiro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Correa over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's D. Gordon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is... Now the Astros designated hitter, Aaron Altair. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Oliver Perez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 46, Oliver Perez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gordon going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's 1 for 3. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gordon ranging back. He gets to it, and he botched it. And the runner will score from first. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And there's the old slider from Perez. It's strike 1. Out into right center. Well hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
I'm set with the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. With runners in scoring position this season, Springer is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 2 costly errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. Next for Seattle, Juan Padilla. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very...
Ouch, that one hit him. Striding forward now is the DH. Nelson Cruz is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first down. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Ball 1.
Zero.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Robinson Cano.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Evan Gattis. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Settling in now, Randall Grichuk. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gordon calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, A.J. Reed is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Set to start the ninth now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Hector Rondon comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
It just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaped back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Line drive to left. Gonzalez is there, and he has it for the out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, third base.
So striding forward now, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Mitch Haniger will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Zunino leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Right fielder number 15.
Here's Ichiro now. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Last chance for the Mariners. 2-2 to Ichiro.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here's D. Gordon now, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2 up.
2 balls and a strike.
I got 2 on the count.
Softly hit out towards short. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Houston Astros rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Lance McCullers.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Carlos Correa swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 6-2. As of today, he is the RBI leader in the American League. The Rangers got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-3. They now have 6 straight victories. The Baltimore Orioles allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. The Boston Red Sox swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they blew out the Jays 8-0. Ehire Adrianza drove home 3 runs as the Twins downed the Tribe 4-3. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. Max Scherzer tossed a dominating complete game shutout, helping the Nats down the Braves 5-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The San Diego Padres finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 4-2. The Rockies totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-1. Madison Bumgarner won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter as the Giants took one from the Pirates 1-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.